welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tianca Dominqué, and I'm back with a new video. This time it is another story time. Figured I'll treat you guys with another story time since as of September 19th, it makes that I've been posting YouTube videos on this channel for 2 years. So yeah, why not give y'all a little entertainment of my non-existent, troublesome love life. Yeah, so this story time is the time that I had like a little boo for like, it was like a whole weekend. And then after that weekend was over, I was done. I was over it. I didn't care anymore. I didn't want to be social like at all. Okay. Let's get started. So this happened in, I think it was 2017. Yeah, I think it was 2017. I'm pretty sure it was 2017. I want to say, yeah, it had to be September because I'm telling the story now because I just saw the like little status that I put around that time up, and this is what made me actually come up with remember this story time, remember this situation. I post like my little status in here somewhere. It might be on my thumbnail, who knows. But yeah, it happened in September of 2017. I was talking to this guy, which he been trying to holler at me for a while, but I'm just like, no, not interested. And the reason why I wasn't interested is, I don't really want to call him a hoe, but I feel like he talked to like almost every girl where I'm from, and like, yeah, so I feel like he tried to talk to every girl where I'm from, and I didn't want to be into that. So, but for some odd reason, I agreed to it. So we were talking for a while, and then he like asked to meet up. So I was just like, why not? I don't remember how the whole conversation went, and I'm not about to go back in those DMs because I'm pretty sure they're still there, because he has hit me up a couple times after that moment, but let's not get into that. We skip jumping ahead. So I remember it was a Friday. I think it was like the Friday, but like, I don't know how long we were talking before we actually met up, but I know I just agreed to it, and like, I agreed, and we were talking. So it was that Saturday where we met up. I had went to work because I had worked Saturdays. I had worked Saturday morning, and I would have been off the next few days. So it was a Saturday morning. I guess I was talking throughout the whole day. Then he offered to like meet up. So I agreed. I don't know why, but I agreed. Like, well, I guess because I don't want to say desperate, but like I was bored. Bored and desperate. Anyway, so it was that Saturday. So I worked from, I think it was 10 a.m. to like, 10 a.m. to like, what time did I normally go? I don't remember, but it was like in the afternoon, late in the afternoon. So by the time that I got home, it was like getting dark outside. I'm not really sure if I went to my house first to change and wash up, or if I just went straight to there. I just know I was wearing like a little sweatsuit, like some gray athletic sweatpants and a gray hoodie. Yeah. So he told me, he was in my Facebook DM, so he told me where exactly to go. So I'm like excited. My mom was excited because I'm finally getting out the house, dating per se, because I ain't really do none of that. So yeah. So he told me to meet him at his place. He lived like a little like a little gated community. So in order to get to his place, you have to go through the gate. He lived on this side of the gate, but he told me to go to this side of the gate. So I'm just like, okay. So I go to that side. I'm just like giving them the number that he told me, and they were like, that's on the other side. I was like, I know, but they told me to come here. So it was a long process. So I had to move my car to the side and wait for him to come up to the gate to talk to the people. Okay, so he came up and he was with his cousin and his cousin. Little did I know, his cousin was another guy that tried to talk to me like maybe a couple months before this whole situation, but I was like, nah, because I remember him from school, and I was just like not interested. Anyway, mind you, so the guy that I was talking to, and then his cousin, I need to get them some names, but I don't want to. It's hard. I can't think of any names. So the guy that I was talking to, he like went. I think he was either the same age as me or he's like a year younger than me, and I'm not really sure if he exactly went to my school or if he went to the alternative school or where the bad kids were. It was one of the two. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure it was the alternative school because I don't exactly remember seeing him like that in school, but I remember seeing him like outside of school sometimes. But like, yeah, he was, I want to say he was very popular because he played sports. So yeah. Anyway, back to where. So we met up. His cousin was driving. No, his cousin dropped him off in my car. So I followed him. I followed the cousin, and he got in my car. I followed him to his uncle's house because that's where we were going. We're going to his uncle's house. All right. So this is during the time I'm just like, why am I here? So he pulled up. A whole bunch of cars in the yard. Everybody's in the garage. I'm seeing everybody. Got his uncle, his uncle's girlfriend, some friends, his cousin that came up to meet me and with him, and then there's another cousin. The other cousin, I remember him from school. Little did I know that I didn't know that was his cousin either. So it was just like, okay, I know this guy from school. I know this guy from school. Because the two cousins, they actually went to my school. Because I remember having classes with them, and I remember seeing them in the hallway. I don't really think he necessarily went to our school. He could have, but I don't remember. Anyway, his cousin was in there. His uncles, they were all goofing around, drinking, laughing, smoking. They was like smoking, passing y'all know. And I'm just sitting there like, this is uncle. I'm just like, why am I here? Like, I don't know these people. I'm just like, this is weird. But I'm gonna stick to it. So he was flirting with me. I was flirting with him. And he brought out a musical instrument. And he started playing it. He was goofing around, singing. And his cousin started doing the same thing. I was just laughing, goofing around. Yada, yada, yada. So, yeah. So I was about to leave because I guess everybody was about to go home and go in the house. So I was about to leave, hugged him, we kissed, and blah 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 blah. And then I went home. No, the next day is what changed everything. The next day was a Sunday. Okay, right? So I told my mom I was going to meet up with the guy. This is Sunday morning. Mind you, I skipped church for this guy. I don't know. I just know I skipped church. So I left my house and I went over there. This was like early Sunday morning. So I went over to his house. Had a problem at this gate. I told him, I was like, I'm here to see such and such. And it was like, yeah, we don't know who this person is. And then I was like, well, he told me I guess they called the house. I don't know what they called. I think they called the boy's mother. And I think the mother was in church. Because when she got home, she said something. Anyway, so finally got to his house. He was the only one there. So it's just me and him in his house. We went to his room. We was messing around. Well, we didn't mess around. We were just touching. He was touching on me. I was touching on him. The game was on. It was a football game. And like yada yada yada. He had told me that he had like some type of practice to go to that day. So I was like, okay, I'll go with you because why not? If that's what you're into and if we're doing whatever the heck we're doing, I'll go with you. So we're still touching on each other and blah blah blah. And I hear a knock on the door. Mind you, I think his room door was open. His room door was open and he had like an air mattress. So we were laying on the air mattress. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started. These are some choices that I'm not so proud of. So anyway, I hear a knock on the door. And then I hear the door open. It's his cousin. The one that met me at the gate with him. And he was like, oh, my bad, bro, my bad. I'm just like, we stopped whatever he's doing. He was like, yo, you want to go play basketball? And it was like, yeah, let's go play basketball. So I went with them to the basketball court. They played basketball. I was just sitting at the picnic table watching them. He was goofing around, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. When they finished playing basketball, the cousin realized he was late for work. Like, late for work. He was so late for work, he just put his work shirt on in the car. So I'm just like, okay. So we go back, he drops us off back at the guy's house. When we get back at the guy's house, the guy's brother and their friends was there. So I was in the living room. I think they had just moved in, so they didn't really have any furniture, that much furniture. So I was like sitting on the floor on my phone. His brother was there, the friends was there, and I'm just like, I don't wanna, like, why? I don't like, why? I'm like, why am I here? I was just in my head. I'm just like, yeah, no, this ain't happening again. So he went to go take a shower. His brother was out there and his friends. I remember I didn't know of his brother, but I think I've seen him because his brother has played the same sport as him. But I think he had two friends there, but I only remember one. One of his friends, because I think I'm low-key related to one of the friends that was there, but I'm not sure. But I do remember I had a class with that one friend. And the brother was like being annoying. I did not like him at all. He was like, I don't remember you in school. Who are you? You must was a nobody. I'm not thinking to myself, sir, I don't know you either. You don't need to know me. If I don't know you, if you don't know me, then you don't know me. Like, maybe you weren't meant to know me. You don't matter. Only people, no, I'm not even gonna say that. But, yeah, only people know you because you're, well, yeah, I'm gonna say it. The only reason why people know you is because of your brother. You're nobody. You're not even a cute one. So, let's stop it right there. And his friend was like, yeah, I remember you. Like, I had a class. I was like, yeah, I remember. He remembers me. Like, if you don't remember me, it's because you never had a class with me, and we never hang around the same people. So why would you know me? Anyway, we're still talking. A car pulls up, his mom and his sister. Now, to be honest, this could have happened before the friends got there, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, his mom got in the house. His younger sister came in the house. She went in the room. She brought the air mattress out. And she was pissed. She was like, why you always bring this in my room? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there like, ooh. Okay, I'm just like, this awkward. Then his mom, I'm like, yo, I'm just thinking, I'm still in my head like, yeah, girl, you need to go. Like, now. His mom came, he's like, oh, so you're the girl that, they had called me while I was in church. I was just like, I guess so. I was like, I'm sorry. She probably thought I was a whole bunch of names that I was not. Anyway, so, yeah, so I was there. Wasn't feeling his brother. Then he came out after his shower. He was goofing around, talking about, goofing around with his brothers, friends, and all this. And I'm just like, they were just goofing around. I was like really, really getting annoyed because they were like saying stuff, and I'm just like, making, like making that face like when you're annoyed, and I don't know. But in my head the whole time I was like, yeah, this ain't happening anymore. I'm over this whole situation because no. Anyway, so I think I left around like the afternoon. I'm pretty sure I was there for like a couple hours. I was there, definitely there for like a couple hours. I remember leaving there, and I told him, because he was like debating on if he should go to practice or not, because he was late, just like his cousin was late for work. He was just like, I was like, if you want to go to practice, like I can go with you. He was like, no, I'm not gonna go to practice. I was like, okay, well if you're not gonna go to practice, you should come with me to my family, like little get together. Because I mean, since I met some of your family, it's only right that you meet some of mine. Now, right there, I don't even know why my brain even thought about that. Cause no, you did not need to meet none of my people. Just like I ain't really need to meet any of your people. Cause knowing how you are, he probably had other girls doing the same thing. So they probably just thought I was like another one of your little whatevers. Cause the family members, they didn't really think much of it. So I'm just like, okay. So anyway, he didn't want to meet. So I was just like, okay, whatever. I don't care. So I get to my cousin's little get together, and they're like, "Where you been? Where?" I was like, "I was over at such and such house." It's like, "Who is that?" And then I showed them the picture, and one of my cousins was like, "No, no, you don't need to talk to him. You don't need to talk to him." I was just like, "Man, he's cute." Then another one of my cousins said, he was like, they was like, "Yeah, no." I was just like, "Oh." I was like, "Well, he was supposed to come over, but he didn't want to." So I was just like, "It is what it is." So that was Sunday afternoon. I was off Sunday, and then Monday I was off. By Monday, I was over it. Like, I did not want to be social at all anymore. So I had woke up and I was like, I'm just going to chill, relax. He had messaged me on Facebook, and he asked me to go buy him something that cost like $1. Like, I think it's like something that you use to smoke, whatever. I'm not a smoker, so I don't know. He told me to buy one. I'm just like, I was like, why can't you buy it? He was like, I don't have a car. I was like, you don't have no money? He was like, no, I don't have it. I'm just like, I'm not coming all the way over there for that. It's like, I don't want to be social anymore. I'm tired. This whole weekend just drained my social battery, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. And I guess he didn't like that. He called me all types of B's. And I'm just like, oh, really? So you gonna be like that just because I don't want to buy you something? I don't want to come over to see you? I was like, okay, bet. That was the end of that. I was over it. We didn't talk for a while. He did message me a couple times talking about how I miss you, blah, blah, blah. But when you gonna come see me? I'm just like, sir, no. No. Then he got a girlfriend a while later. This is like maybe like a year, a couple months to a year later. He was like, I miss you. I was like, don't you have a girlfriend? And he'd be like, no, we not together. And I was like, I'm good, because you called me a B word, and no. Also, like, when I was at his house, he also said some very strange things when I was there, and I was just like, no, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. So, yeah, that was the time. I had a little boo for like the weekend from Friday to Monday. So it was like a 4-day weekend, 4-day type thing. But we didn't meet up until like Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, so it was like 4 days, and I was over it. Did not care anymore. So yeah, which funny thing is, after that situation, after I said I didn't want to be social anymore, like September, October, at the end of October, I started talking to somebody else, and that is just a whole nother story. Cause that was a whole lot of that one was my first real relationship, and that was just like a roller coaster. I'll eventually tell that story, but like, yeah, now that guy has a kid. I mean, I don't want to say he wasn't a bad person per se. He was just like very strange. Very strange. He was cute. Very strange young man though. Yeah. I should have just minded my own business, because he tried talking to my friend a couple times. He tried talking to my friend's friend a couple times. He tried talking to my friend's friend a couple times. Like I said, he was out there. He might as well been everybody in the whole town he talked to. Who knows? But anyway, he has a kid now. I haven't heard from him in a while, but I'm pretty sure he tried messaging my friend's friend one time, because she told me, and I was just like, oh, well. She was like, I ignored him. I was just like, as you should, because I don't know. He's just very, very weird. And his brother, to this day, I still don't like his brother, even though I don't even know his brother. But that first impression of his brother, he was rude. And like, for what? You don't know me, I don't know you. Why are you talking to me like you know me? Why are you talking to me like you that dude, when you wasn't that dude? Your brother might have been that dude, but you surely was not. Yeah. So I think his brother got a kid too. So yeah. So that was it for that story time. Do I have any more? Oh, I do have another one. I'll tell y'all that one later. That one is my craziest it's like, that one was a situationship too, and it lasted for like a while. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably tell that one eventually too. But yeah, I don't have really good luck with men for some odd reason. It's not that I picked them. Well, they picked me, and then I just like, okay. So I guess you can say I don't be picking them. I just like agree to it and just go with the flow. But some of them did be cute. Most of them were cute. Yeah, most of them were cute. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. This makeup look was by my it was a Juvia's palette, and I need to do I don't even know if I want to do the series anymore, to be honest, but yeah. So like, share, comment, subscribe, comment down what you want to see, comment down if you want to hear that other story time of my little situationship. And it's the reason why I don't want to talk to anybody with kids, because no. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.